Hello. This is going to be totally different than the video I had planned. I am so, I was on the verge of tears. Like, you don't get it. Like, I was on the verge of tears. Not even over the brownies. The brownies were literally fine. So I made this whole, video. It was almost like a baking vlog. And I recorded it with my iPhone. And I just have no idea how to get the videos onto my, I have a PC. So I'm like, should I just buy a Mac computer? Like, what is happening? Every time, I was on the verge of tears. When I tell you, tears, I almost burst into tears. I just spent an hour and a half. I cannot get the videos from my iPhone onto the computer, into the program to edit it or do anything. I plugged it in with the little cord. It will not download the I literally, you know what, just to cheer myself up, I'm just gonna hit some highlights. And it is what it is. I have Claire's book here. I did the whole recipe, made all these video clips of me putting the brownies together. I put them in the oven. I did everything I could do. I did everything I could do. You're probably like the level of drama. I did everything I could do. I did my best. Okay. So this is going to be taste test review. I don't know. The brownies came off with a foil. You're supposed to put it in foil. They came off okay. You see that one little corner got stuck. And the reason it got stuck is because one of the corner of the foil was ripped. And it got under the bottom of the layers of foil. So that kind of just, they're incredibly fudgy. They're so much fudgier to the point where I think that I didn't put enough flour. I really think that I just didn't put enough flour, period. Because I tried to measure it. I have several videos of me trying to make it. I have so many videos of me making them that I just can't, I'm not even going to get into it. I'm just going to record this and do my best. These are supposed to be Claire's Malted Forever Brownies. The Malted Forever Brownies. So this is my first time making anything out of Claire's book. It went pretty okay. It went fine. My kitchen was a little tore up, but I've cleaned it up. I've zhuzhed it. These are upside down. So I'm just going to take this knife. And I'll take this spatula. And oh my gosh, you're probably hold your breath. Woo! Okay, that one's fine. It's all right. It's all good. Anyway, first of all, and then I wanted to show you guys. Look at these teeny tiny apples. They're like crab apples. They're so tiny. Except crab apples are green, right? I don't know, but these are so tiny. Tiny little baby apples. I want to bake something with these, but I don't know what to make. I want to make something where they're whole so you can see how tiny they are. But, when you stuff the apples, but they're so small you can't stuff them. Or can you? I don't know. Anyway, Claire's brownies. I'm just trying to cheer myself up at this point. Trying to do something. So she said cut it into 16. Claire, I'm going to do 9. Claire, I might end up doing 12 from what I'm seeing right now. The edges are very done. They're done. The knife came out clean when I tested it. But they're very fudgy. And this is what, see, it came out clean. So it's not undercooked. They're very fudgy. I had to cook them for 15 minutes past the max time. So it's supposed to be 25 to 30 minutes. I cooked these for 45 minutes. And let me just give you a close-up. They don't look bad. They're not burnt. They're nice and shiny on top, like she said. And she did say, she says, don't go by the time. She says, go by the indicators that I gave you. So the indicators are it's shiny, and obviously, when you bake, you have to test it with a knife in the middle or whatever. I'm trying to cut it, but these edges are so thick and done. They're not burnt. I feel like I feel like the very top edges are like just like 5 more minutes and they would have been burned. But they're not. But they're giving me a hard time while I'm sitting here trying to cut these. Okay. Okay. And then it was a whole thing. And I don't have an 8x8. I only have a 9x9. So I had to use one of these piece of crap things that I hate. That I hate. Ooh, I'm so mad. I'm so frustrated. Like, I just don't, like, how, it cannot be this hard. Like, you're telling me Logan Paul is smarter than me. You're telling me Jake Paul is smarter than me. You're telling me, you see what I'm saying? Like, I can't figure out how to make a vlog. You're telling me all of these bitches on YouTube are smarter than me, and I just can't get my shit together. I just can't figure it out because I'm that stupid. I'm the only stupid person who can't technologically configure a vlog. I just can't. I know deep in my soul that it's like a compatibility issue with the iPhone. Maybe I should just get it, like, should I just get a camera? But at this point, I'm like, I made so many things on there. Anyway, let me move on. I have to move on. Okay, these are going to be unevenly cut, and there's going to be 9. I don't know, Claire. Claire, I don't know. I'm so in a tizzy. I'm so in a tizzy. Okay. Let me just, should I try a corner piece or a middle piece? I don't even know. I'm going to throw up. I feel so frustrated. Oh, they're too fudgy. They're so fudgy. I didn't put enough flour. I think these are fudgier. Are they fudgier? Let me look at the picture. Hold on. I shouldn't have closed the book. Because theirs are kind of, they're kind of fudgy. They're fudgy. Hey, did I pull it off? Did I pull it off? This is 7 minutes before we get to the first bite. You know what else I did? I doubled the chocolate by accident. Let me explain with a full mouth how I doubled the chocolate. Should I get the wrapper out? No, it's not worth it. I'm tired. This is what happened. I used a full-sized 4-ounce chocolate bar for the semi-sweet, and it was like a 65% or whatever, because that's what she recommends. And then a milk chocolate of the same brand. It was like Lindt or whatever. It was also 4 ounces, and I put that in, and I melted it. There's a whole section of me melting it on this that you won't get to see. You won't get to see it. And I was melting it on this. Could we crowdfund me like a camera? I have the money for it, but I'm just so scared to invest and not know anything about technology and just F it up and just get it and then have the same level of frustration I just had. Let's just cut it. Let's just cut it out. I had the double boil. I had my pot. I had my bowl in my pot, and I melted it in there. You are supposed to use the milk chocolate, coarsely chopped, and you're just supposed to mix that in. So instead of mixing that in, I melted it in there. So that's why it's so fudgy. That's one reason. Number 2, my sister, I said, can I use your measuring cups? She doesn't have all the measuring cups. She doesn't have a 3/4 of a cup. So I didn't put enough flour, I'm pretty sure. And then I complained about this. In her recipe, Claire says, use, 6 tablespoons? But a whole stick of butter is 8 tablespoons. So I'm like, I'm just going to put the whole stick of butter in. And now they're like, they're delicious. They're delicious. Let's tell the truth. They are delicious, but they are fudgy. If you don't like it fudgy, follow the recipe better than me. But if you like it fudgy, these are for you. And I cooked them for 45 minutes, and they're still so fudgy. It's hard to look cute and eat chocolate. Gets on your teeth. Look like a little shit eater. is it. That's the ramp. That's the taste test. That's the tiny apples. That's the chicken. Maybe I'll just do it like this from now on. I'll just make it and then come and do a taste test. Because I can't. I'm not technologically advanced. I don't have the infrastructure. I can't. I don't have the prior knowledge. I can't. Okay, that's it. I mean, what else? They're really good, Claire. They're incredible. They're incredible. They're nice. And they have malted milk balls in it. Because I couldn't find the malted milk powder. So I just used the balls and mixed it in at the end. They're good. They're good. Hey, the girl knows what she's doing. Unlike me, this woman right here, she knows what she's doing. I highly recommend her book. The next thing I want to make, and I told a lie, because when I was talking about this book the other day, I said I'm going to start with the cookies. I started with the brownies. And in my vlog section that I made, I talked about the girl on Instagram who I saw making the brownies first, and I'm copying her. I can't. That's it.